Hey, you guys, it's your girl Key coming back at you with another story time, or rather, part two of the last story time. So, because girl got them notes. Okay, because I don't want to leave out none of this, none of it at all. Got to get the whole story out, and I want y'all to comment down below in the comment section and tell me if y'all think that I was wrong for not wanting to be friends with this girl after this year here. So let's get started. Okay. So, you remember I told you when we left off or whatever in the last story time that Toxic had called and then she wanted for me and the homeboy Trey to come play cards with her and her boo. Okay, so like I told you, no, I didn't really want to go over there, but she had said something about Doug having a job, and that's when Trey was like, "Yeah, he does have a job." So okay, boom, I call her back. I'm like, you know what, I could play, a few hands. So I call her back, and tell her, hey, we gonna come on over there. Okay, let me backtrack because while we were sitting there, Trey had this like really big thing of apple juice, and he was just downing this apple juice. I'm talking about just straight drinking it, and he always did that. This wasn't nothing unusual. We smoking, so of course you're gonna get thirsty, you're gonna want something to drink. So, he just drinking his little juice. That's not nothing unusual. He always do that. But like I say, it's a big thing of juice. Keep that in mind. That's gonna be important in a few minutes. Okay, so we get on the way over there, whatever. Toxic call, and she like, hey, where y'all at? Now, when I talked to her the last time I talked to her, when I told her that we were getting ready to head that way, that we was gonna come on over there and play cards with them, she was talking kind of low, like some, oh, okay, yeah, just come on out. Yeah, we still here. Talking low like that, right? So when I call her back, no, when she called me back and asked us where we at, I tell her, that we getting ready to turn on the street. Now she's back talking in a normal voice, she's not talking real low. I didn't really think too much about it. It's like I noticed it when she was talking low, but I just figured, I'd probably ask her about it later. It wasn't really no big deal. So as we turning on the block, I see a car pull away from where the house is. However, this is a city block, so the blocks are a lot longer for one. Two, I can't just look from the beginning of the block and look down the street and say exactly where that car came from. The houses is like right here together, so it's a little hard to tell where that car just came from. On the other hand, I don't have a reason to be looking in the car because I'm expecting for her to be in this house that she just called me to. So I get we get there, we pull up, Doug car is in the yard. So he like, why is Doug here? And I'm like, huh? So I'm looking, I'm like, yeah, that's the car I seen when we left the last time. That wasn't here when we pulled up because he wasn't there when we pulled up the last time. So, okay, check it. This crazy girl, hold on, wait a minute. Trey tells me, sit here, I'm finna go see if he just came home, like if he done left something and he came home to grab something real quick, if he came to try to like serve somebody that's like buying a big amount real quick, or like if he actually finna stay here, if he not going back to work and he actually finna stay here at home, right? So, okay, he goes in the house. I say about maybe, it wasn't even a good minute, probably 20-30 seconds after he go in, Doug come out. So I'm like, oh, okay, cool. In my mind, what I'm originally thinking when I see him come out the door is he must be getting ready to leave. He comes around to the driver's side of the car. I'm thinking he probably finna tell me like hop out and he gonna drive Trey's car, and I guess Trey gonna probably take me back in his car since he blocking him and he's supposed to be at work, I don't know. So he comes around, he cut off the car and was like, hey, little mama, you gotta come in for a minute. I was like, huh? So he like, yeah, you gotta come in for a minute. And I was like, why? He was like, cause man, that ninja been, him and that juice, man. He in the bathroom. He gonna be in there for a minute, so you just come on in for a minute. Now, this dude ain't mad. He ain't hollering. He ain't cussing. None of that. He just comes saying, you gotta come in for a minute, because he gonna be a while. So I'm like, because he definitely been drinking this juice. He always do this, though. Every time he come smoke, he always have a big thing of juice, and he be steady drinking that juice. So, okay. I'm like, so I get out. I go in the house. When I walk in the door, Doug walk in behind me. Trey coming out the back of the house. It looked like he coming out from where the bathroom is. However, the little brother is sitting there looking stupid. So Trey looking crazy because he like, what the hell? So Doug on some, y'all can't leave. Now is when I noticed he got a gun. Oh my God. Where did you just pull this gun from? Because you did not have this gun when you came outside to the car. Or at least you didn't have it where I seen it. Where did you just pull this damn gun from, boy? The boy got a gun. So I'm like, here we go. This what we ain't finna do. What I'm thinking in my head, this ain't what the fuck we finna do right here. You got a bitch fucked up. Nope. Nope. So I'm like, what you mean we ain't finna leave? So he talking about when she called me and asked me where we were, and I told her we were turning on the street. Apparently, she had told him that I had got something from there and that I was getting ready to bring it back. So when she called me, she actually had me on speakerphone, but I didn't know she had me on speakerphone. So he's standing there listening to her ask me where I'm at, and me telling her, oh, I'm about to turn on the street. He let her leave. So the car that pulled away from the house when we was pulling up, it was toxic. It was. Keep in mind, she didn't have a car, so she called somebody to come pick her up. I really wish you would just call me to come pick her up. Why would you tell him that I got something that I don't have? I have not been back to this house in any type of way, shape, form, fashion, nothing at all. Nothing to do with this house. Are you serious right now? So, okay. So, when he told us we can't leave, so I'm like, what you mean we can't leave? So he told me, she told him, she called me on speakerphone for him. That's the reason he let her leave, is because she told him that I had his dope. Nigga, I don't do no drugs. What you talking about? I smoke a little weed, but I don't do no drugs. What are you talking? First of all, look at me. I'm too solid for you to be saying, especially then, I was too solid for you to be saying I'm on some drugs. Stop playing with me now. Stop playing. I eat too much. No, stop playing. So Trey like, man, that girl ain't been back to this house since that night we played cards. So little brother just sitting there. He like, I ain't said a word yet. Still ain't said a word. So I'm looking at everybody, because now me and him arguing, me and Doug is arguing, Trey and Doug is arguing, because he like, fuck that, you ain't finna hold us here, we finna leave, da da da. So now, and me and Doug still arguing at the same time, because I'm like, I know damn well you ain't, what the fuck type of shit, you must be dumb as fuck. What type of crack friend you bring back some shit? If I got some dope of yours, why would I bring it back? And he like, it ain't crack, it's cocaine. Well, that right there let you know I don't got it, because I didn't even know what the fuck you had. I just assumed. Hell, half of them look like crackheads, so I just assumed. Excuse me. Either way, I don't use it, I don't want that shit. I don't want nothing to do with it. No, I don't have it. I don't even have a purse. Boy, I ain't even got no damn pockets on me right now. What the hell? Did you really think that I was going to steal something and bring it back? And if I was finna sell it, you definitely ain't getting it back. I would have took that shit, sold it, and been done with it if that's what I was doing. But no, I didn't have nothing to do with this. I didn't even know what the hell you had back there, my guy. So, like I said, me and him arguing, and him and Trey is arguing at the same time. So I'm not really thinking about the gun in his hand. We just all into it. The brother, on the other hand, is just sitting there at the table, at the card table where we was playing cards at, when I came that night. He just sitting there. He's still just sitting there. He like, Boy, open your mouth and say something. What the hell you sitting here looking stupid for? Say something. You know what the hell going on. Toxic is your girlfriend. You brought her over here. So then when I look at him, I said, and he brought her over here anyway. So now we all going, because now Doug is cursing out the little brother. Me and him still arguing. Him and Trey still arguing. So next thing I know, Trey jumps across, because they both right here on this is the table. The little brother's sitting on one side of the table. Trey is right here on this side. Doug is on this side. They lean across the table. Everybody hollering and screaming. We all it's just a big ruckus in here, right? I had on a jacket when I walk in. That's important. I forgot I had on a jacket, because it's gonna be important in a few more minutes. Okay, so next thing I know, like I say, we all standing there arguing. The brother then started, Doug started hollering at the brother. So the brother still just sitting there. So now his eyes booked. So now he like, he ain't doing this no more. Now he just looking at Doug. So Trey jumps across the table. Now they getting it. I'm talking about they just, they getting it. They getting it. I'm like, oh fuck. Stop. Y'all stop that bullshit. Stop. Y'all supposed to be friends. Stop this bullshit so he can take me back to the fucking school, because you on some bullshit. You not fucking gonna hold me here for no stupid ass shit. You dumb as hell. You let her live. You a stupid motherfucker. Y'all stop this fight. So I look at the little brother. I'm like, hey, get your ass up. Break them up. That supposed to be your brother and your friend. Break that shit up. You know what this boy said? He said, I promise God. Boy said, I can't fight. Let me get it right. Hold up. Back up. Wait a minute. Hold up. You say who now? You can't fight. What you mean you can't fight? So you got a brother that's in this type of lifestyle, and you live with him, and you brought my homegirl over here, which past this, me and this bitch ain't finna be friends no more. But you brought her over here, and you can't even protect her in any kind of way, because your ass can't even fight. Can you run? Can you run? Can you holler, scream, send a hootie hoo, something? Can you do something? You just send your ass here. So I don't know what the hell I was thinking about, because they over here knocking down furniture and shit, fighting these two big ass grown ass men. I don't know what in the hell of my right mind made me think I was gonna break these folks up. But I go and start trying to break them up. So now at the point that I try to break them up, they done kind of like locked up with each other. So both of their head is down, because they both trying to, like, I guess, slam each other. I don't know what the fuck they was trying to do, but both of their head is down, so they like locked up like this going around. So I'm trying to like pull Trey, and then I'm trying to push Doug away. So I'm like, stop, y'all stop. This shit is stupid. Stop. Both of y'all dumb as fuck. Take me back to the damn school. Stop this shit. So in the midst of this going on, Trey snatches away from Doug. So when he snatched back, he hit me. Well, not like hit me, but he like, went back into me. So when he did that, I went back into the wall. So I'm like, oh damn, because I'm over here stumbling and going on. So now I'm trying to catch my balance. So now, like I say, I grab the wall or whatever and catch myself. So I'm standing up all the way. Out of the side of my eye, I see Trey step to the side, but I heard him say, you better not. Keep in mind, all this is happening real fast. So I'm catching my balance, grabbing the wall or whatever, and I'm turning this way, and they right here, like, kind of in front of me, but slightly to the side because I'm turned. So when he said, you better not, when I turn, I see Trey's body step to the side, and then boom, because Doug done took his gun and turned it around. So now he got the gun by the barrel. So right when I turn around and look, and Trey stepped to the side, Doug is already in motion like this, coming around, and he done boop and knocked my ass out. That was the last thing I remember, y'all. I got knocked the fuck out. So keep in mind that I said that the sun was going down. It's getting close time for the sun to start going down or whatever. It's getting late in the evening, so it's about that time. So when I come to, I'm in a dark room by myself. And I started trying to, I don't know, it didn't dawn on me to scream or nothing. It was just like waking up or something. So I'm waking up and I started moving. And yeah, it felt like something was covering like my whole hand and like this, I say about like maybe this much of my arm and my entire hand. So when I started raising up, I realized something was around my arm. So I was like, what the? And I got ready to holler. But then it dawned on me like, wait a minute, hold up. Bitch, you ain't at school. You ain't at home. What the hell? Everything came running back to me. So I was like, no, don't scream. Don't scream. Because then they're going to know you woke. And I'm looking around. So I realized there's a window. I can see a little bit of light coming through. It looks like, like it's probably been just a few minutes later. So I'm like, okay, good. I ain't been out there for that long. Then I started thinking about like, wait, what the fuck am I doing here anyway? And I thought about it. Doug ass hit me with the gun, trying to hit Trey in the head with the damn gun and fucked around and hit me. I'm glad he didn't fucking kill me because he hit me hard as hell. So I'm looking at the window. I'm like, okay, there's some stuff stacked up in front of that window, but if I ease out this bed, this one I'm thinking in my head, like if I just ease up out this bed, I can get the damn, like try to like slowly move it or like just set it on the bed or something, I don't know this house. I don't know if the floor is gonna creak when I move, when I stand up on it or whatever, All I know is I want this window open because as soon as I open that window, I'm out this bitch. Fuck that. I'm out this bitch. I ain't got nothing else to do with this. We ain't friends. None of us are friends anymore past this. Don't fucking talk to me, any of y'all, especially you, Tassie, because you called me over here for this. So I'm trying to ease, and then I realized, like, wait, whatever this is still on my arm. So I'm like, I know these folks ain't tied me up. Oh, hell no. I tear this bed apart. So I started pulling, and then I snatched like this. So I'm like, fuck. When I said I'd tear that bed apart, I meant that shit. So I just snatched. And because in my mind, if I snatch like this and it don't let go, what I'm finna do next is turn around, because at this point, that's going to give me a weapon. I'm finna turn around, and I'm going to kick this motherfucker until it start breaking into pieces. They come in here, whatever piece fall out first, I'm going to bust somebody dead in their head, throat, face, I don't care. But you going to get the hell up out of my way, and I'm walking about this house. I ain't playing with y'all no more. So when I snatched and something came across and fell, and I realized, like, oh, Dodo, that's your jacket. So I'm my jacket back out. I'm like, oh, shit. So I guess when they picked me up, they tried to take my jacket off when they laid me in there, and I guess they just didn't pull it all the way off. So that's what was actually around my arm. They didn't tie me to nothing or handcuff me or nothing. They just picked me up and put me in the room. So like, of course I was fully dressed because it was like getting cool out. So I had like, shirt and pants and shoes, Of course, when I woke up, I could feel all that was on me. So, I don't feel no type of way. So I know nobody touched me in there. It's just the fact of the situation that was going on. And it's like, man, this dude's going to kill everybody. We're going to get up out of here. He crazy as hell. He ain't finna kill me because I'm finna get the fuck up out of here. So I stand up. When I stand up, I realize my phone is in my back pocket. My cell phone is in my back pocket. Boom. Okay. So I'm like, let me call 911. So I pull out the phone. I'm trying to ease over there to the window. I'm like, So I hit the call button. I'm steady trying to ease on to that window because I'm trying to step really soft and really slowly. So right when it picked up, right when the lady picked up and she said, 911, what is your emergency? The door opened. So when I hear the door opening, I turn around and slide the phone back in my pocket because I'm like, oh shit. It's Doug. It's Doug. It's Doug. It's Doug. He like, man, get your little ass in here. I'm sick of this shit. Get your little ass in here right now. I'm glad you woke, because I was damn sure finna wake your ass up. So I'm looking at him like, motherfucker, you the reason I got knocked out any goddamn way. I would never been in here if it weren't for you. So I go back into the living room. So I go back into the living room. Trey sitting there. He like, baby girl, I'm finna take you home. I'm finna take you home. So Doug like, man, somebody finna have to come up with my money. So Trey like, shit, nigga, that's between you and your punk ass little brother, cause he the one bought that bitch over here and da da da. So now they back arguing again. So Doug tell Trey, he's like, you know what? You bought Toxic over here. That was over. So I actually meant to say that Doug told his little brother that he had to go, not Trey, but his little brother. Because I said Doug told Trey. No, he told his little brother though. $2,000 worth of coke that she took, and you gonna have to pay it back. And I want you up at this house tomorrow, my guy. You gotta go. So now the little brother is saying something. You know, he like, well, I didn't know she did that. I was sleeping. I didn't even know she had went in your room. I didn't know nothing was gone. First of all, she ain't got no car. She don't have a car. She literally just left your house. You left your house this morning, this evening, whenever. So let's think about this. You're not too bright your damn self, Doug. Let's be for real. You're really not that smart, because if you just left for work and this bitch been here all day with your brother, and she ain't got no car, and he ain't got no car, and you just left, and you come back, and your shit is gone, that means one of the people that's still in the house with you got your shit right now. You let her leave with it. You let her leave with it. And I made that clear to him. I said, no, actually, you let her leave with it. She ain't got no car. And he was like, what? I said, she ain't got no car, he ain't got no car. So how you think she left with it? You just let her leave with it. Was it here when you left and went to work? Yeah, because I said, exactly. You let her, it's your fault. You the one let her leave out of here with it. You ain't think to search her? I ain't want to touch her. I ain't want to. Boy, you up here kidnapping and you talking about touching somebody. You better touch the bitch. You supposed to be searching them. What the hell? What you thought? Really? So he like, oh man. So now he really irritated, y'all. He really irritated. So he still got the gun, and he just fucking irritated. So he like, man, I'm finna go to bed, and you motherfucker, you ninja, you talking to the little brother like, you better get my motherfucking money. You either better go over there get that dough from that girl. You better get my motherfucking money. I was like, bruh, I'm gonna tell you now, that shit probably already gone. I don't know what the hell she doing with it, because I ain't never seen her use it. But whatever she got going, she probably ain't got it no more. She probably ain't got it no more. I'm gonna just be real with you. Your shit is gone. I was like, damn. So it got quiet for a minute, and I sat there and I said, I see why you wanted to shoot us, though. $2,000, that's a lot of money. Trey said, get your ass in the car. Fuck that. I walked out the house and just started walking down the street. I ain't even got to wait for you to give me no ride, my guy. This is my chance to leave. I'm leaving right now. I'm gone. Deuces. What the fuck? So he comes down the street, like I said, about a minute or so after I had walked off. He came pulling up down the street. He was like, damn, you walk fast. Shit, motherfucker. So keep in mind, like I said, the sun was going down. So in my mind, all this didn't happen really fast. I'm thinking that I'm finna go back to school, take my bath, go to bed. I'm gonna get up in the morning and go to class. Didn't even really look at my phone when I dialed 911. Which, y'all. So, we're finna get to that part. Hold on. Because when I put that phone back in my pocket, and that lady was still talking to me, and I wasn't responding, but she could hear all them different dudes, she pretty much knew that I was in some type of trouble. So, they started, tracking my phone. Yeah, so I done called the police. They tracking my damn phone and shit. They done track my phone to the address. So police are already en route to the damn house. So Trey he take me back to school, and I'm going off on him. Because I'm like, motherfucker, this is your fault. You brought me over here. There's no way we can't be friends. Just the fact that you keep this type of company, we can't be fucking friends no more. I can't take a chance on this shit happening in any type of way, shape, form, capacity, none of that shit. Like, no, we cannot be friends. This is all your fault. I'm pissed. Don't ever talk to me, call me, text me, nothing. So He dropped me off, and then I'll be damn. A few minutes later, he called me again. I'm like, didn't I just tell you not to call me? I don't know why the hell I answered the phone. So I answered the phone because at this point I already figured out, y'all, it's the next morning. It's at this point, it's about like, it's getting to be about 7 in the morning. So I was knocked out pretty much the rest of that evening, overnight. I'm glad that I didn't fucking, I probably had a concussion because I never did go to the doctor for it. You know, it was just like it. So he hit me kind of like where my hair is now. He like hit me like up in here somewhere. And even though it knocked me out and it was like a big bruise, but my real hair is really thick. So I pretty much just let it just, like how I got it braided to the side now, I just let my hair hang down like that. So which don't pay no attention to this because I done already cut this. I actually recorded this damn story yesterday, and for some reason I ain't got the story, so I had to re-record today, and I done already cut these braids. I forgot I was gonna record this story, and I went and cut the braids, and then thought about it and had to come out here and do this story real quick. Yeah, but still, for real though. So he asked me, he like, did you call the police? And I'm like, oh yeah, hell yeah, I called the police on y'all ass. And he like, damn, you call the police on me too? Boy, I call the police on everybody right now. Fuck that. And I was like, why? I didn't even get to talk to him. He was like, oh. So he like, oh, the police is there at the house. It's a lot of police. So he can't even pull up to the house. And he like, I'm finna have to come back. I can't go into the house. Hold on, cause I guess some just flew past the truck. No, I just seen something. It was real close though. I ain't like that shit. I had to look. I do not fuck with nature and animals and going on. Anyway, so yeah, he like, well, the police is everywhere. I can't even get in there. Can I at least come back and like take a shower? So I did let him come back. I snuck him upstairs and let him go, you know, take a shower or whatever. And then I snuck him back out the building. I didn't talk to him no more after that. A few weeks later, he did call me and tell me, like, you know, he done moved out. He got his own crib. Him and the little brother, because the little brother ended up moving back home with his mom, apparently. So, of course, he didn't talk to him no more because he was like, that was supposed to be my friend. And, you know, he basically just let a bunch of BS go down for nothing that he could have avoided had he been man enough to tell his brother, like, hey, look, you know, first of all, you knew you and her both were there all day, and you knew that if he was saying some shit was missing, that meant she had to have it on her right now. So as a man, you should have taken that shit from her. Like, hey, come here. Take it from her. Give it back. Take her ass back to school. It's real simple. It's time for you to go. You got caught stealing some shit. It's time for you to go. You know, you're using real drugs. It's time for you to go. You know, but I still didn't want to be friends with him. Like, that was too much for me, and I did not want to remain friends with him. You know, I wish you the best in life, my guy, but we can never, ever be friends again. Are you serious, boy? I got knocked out, kidnapped, and some more shit. Fuck that. Hell no. We done. And as far as toxic ass, oh, baby. So, I was mad. I was mad, big mad. So, I did not go to class that day. I did not. I pretty much skipped any class that I had that day because my head was hurting bad as hell. I thought about going to the emergency room, but I never did actually get up and go to the emergency room. And yeah, so I did call pretty much all of our friends to my room as they was getting out of class or in between classes, and was letting them know, like, look, this is what happened. So what our friend told us a few months ago actually was true. We just never seen it or had any proof or nothing like this has happened. It was just her assuming that she had used it because she was with somebody that used it, but she claimed she didn't do it. She was just sitting there talking to the girl or whatever. She was just in there kicking it with her, that the girl wanted to be to herself for a minute, and she claimed that the girl wasn't doing it in front of her and that she wasn't doing it. So like I say, if you haven't did it in front of us or did anything strange to make us think that, then we don't have a reason to not believe you. But this right here was the, yeah, so they knew. They knew after this point, all the homegirls knew she could not hide it anymore. So I do know that she was mad about that. As far as her, I went off about it, but I never really did like talk to her anymore. It crossed my mind to go whoop her ass. Honestly, as soon as I stepped out the car at that school, my first thought is I'm finna go to her dorm and whoop this ass right now. Cause what the fuck? Really? Girl. But I called myself gonna be grown up about it and leave it alone. You know, I'm gonna leave it alone. And then even though I did not talk to her, that pretty much was the end of our friendship. However, a few weeks later, I don't really know what she was thinking or what information she was given or whatever, because when I say I was done with her, I was done with her. There was no talking to her or even talking about. I didn't even want to think about the bitch. Like when I say that shit, I was mad and I was hurt because as my friend, you really fucked me over. Like you were supposed to be my friend. We were always together, always close, tight. You were supposed to be my friend, and you set me up basically to take that L so that you could get away with some fucking dope. Are you serious? Are you serious? I haven't did anything to you. We literally were just fighting some girls together right next to each other just a week ago before this, and now you which in all honesty, if it weren't for you, I wouldn't even have been fighting with them bitches. If it weren't for you, and then you gonna set me up? Are you kidding, girl? Okay, but yeah, so the next time I seen her, yes, we did fight. It wasn't because of this situation. She just, I don't know what the fuck she thought. I guess the dope took over and she fucked around and found out. But yeah, that's the end of this story. If you like it, please give me a thumbs up, share, subscribe so that you will know when I drop my next videos or all of my videos. People, come on, why would you not want to know when I drop a video? Come on, what y'all got going on? Because I see them views. I see the views. The views do not match the subscriptions, people. Subscribe. It's all love over here. Subscribe. This is the Kiera channel. Hey. But until next time, y'all, peace out. Bye.